We shall now start with Unit 1, that is Labor Cost and Control. Under this unit, we shall discuss the meaning and classification of labor. Before we begin with today's topic, I would like to pose a question. Which are the four factors of production? The four factors of production are land, labor, capital, and enterprise. All these factors are important to produce goods and services. As you can see, labor is the second most important factor of production. After raw materials are purchased, the manufacturer has to convert these raw materials into finished products. The conversion of raw materials into finished products is undertaken with the help of labor. Therefore, it is very important to control labor cost in order to reduce cost and increase productivity and profitability. Now let us see what is the meaning of labor. Labor is the physical or mental effort expended in manufacturing a product. So labor is the mental or physical effort that is put in by a worker in manufacturing a product. Meaning of labor cost. Labor cost is the price that is paid for using human resources. It not only includes wages, but it also includes cost of recruitment, cost of training, cost of idle time, cost of turnover, cost of overtime and shift work, cost of labor inefficiencies, cost of wastage, spoilage, etc. Labor costs are basically divided into two: direct labor cost and indirect labor cost. Now let us see what is the meaning of direct labor cost and indirect labor cost. Direct labor cost refers to the remuneration paid to employees who are directly engaged in the manufacturing operations. So direct labor cost, it refers to the wages that are paid to employees who are responsible for converting raw materials into finished goods. For example, carpenter. Carpenter who is converting a log of wood into a table or any other kind of furniture in a furniture industry. Or a worker who is printing the cloth in a textile industry. So any wages that are paid to carpenter or worker who is printing the cloth will be called as direct labor cost, because carpenter and the worker who is printing the cloth is directly engaged in the manufacturing process. So any amount that is paid to employees who are directly engaged in the manufacturing process, those who are responsible for converting raw materials into finished goods, will be called as direct labor cost. Indirect labor cost is a remuneration paid to those employees who are not directly connected with manufacturing operations. For example, wages paid to supervisors, watchmen, factory clerk, storekeeper, cleaners, etc. Any wages that are paid to these people who are not responsible for converting raw materials into finished goods will be termed as indirect labor cost. Direct labor cost can be easily identified and allocated to cost units. Let us understand this with a simple example. Example: a businessman pays rupees 5,000 to a carpenter for making a table. If I ask you now for what this rupees 5,000 is paid to the carpenter, the answer would definitely be for making the table. So we can easily identify direct labor cost with the product and charge that cost to that particular product. In our example, rupees 5,000 is paid for making a table, so this amount will be charged to that particular table. Since it is easily identified and allocated to cost units, it is treated as a part of prime cost. In case of direct labor cannot be identified with a particular product or a particular job. For example, wages paid to cleaner who cleans the factory premises cannot be identified with respect to a particular product and hence cannot be charged to that particular product. Therefore, it is treated as a part of overheads. These are the references. Thank you.